Hey everybody, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2020 Ford Explorer, we're going to be taking a look at the Thule Helium Pro bike rack. So the rack that we have here today on our Explorer can hold up to a total of 2 bikes, but if you need to carry an extra one, there's a 3-bike version available as well. So kind of my first impressions as we put the rack on our Explorer is that it is going to sit up a little high, so you are going to be able to see it as you're looking through your rear view mirror behind you. Now, kind of the benefit to that is you are going to kind of keep an eye on your bikes as you're going down the road. With that being said though, the way the rack works is super simple, very easy to use and straightforward. So the rack is going to hold your bike down in 3 spots. We're going to have 2 straps here along the top tube and a strap here, which is going to act as an anti-sway strap, preventing that side-to-side movement. That way we don't have to worry about our bikes kind of banging into each other as we're going down the road. We'll go ahead and pull our bike off the rack now to have a better look at it. All we have to do is push these little tabs here and slide the straps up and over. Same thing with our sway strap. Then we're able to grab it and pull it off. Now, I did notice the arms are relatively narrow, and so it's going to be real easy to pull the bike off. We're not going to have to kind of wiggle it around and fight it. So the cradles here where our bike's frame is going to sit are somewhat adjustable to help accommodate for different styles of frames, and they're also going to have this soft rubber material on them. We're going to have that same material on the bottom of the strap as well. That way we don't have to worry about our bike's paint getting scratched or anything like that. And I do suggest whenever you're not using the rack, just to pop those straps back into place. Now with the rack in this position, it is going to extend the overall length of your Explorer, and so that's something to keep in mind whenever you pull into your garage or maybe even a tight parking spot. And to find out exactly how much, we'll measure from the hatch here to the very edge of the rack. Looks like it's going to be about 35 inches, so not taking up a ton of space, but again, something to think about. However, the arms do swing down, and that's going to make our rack more compact. Let's pull up on this lever here. We'll swing down, and that freed up a little bit of space. So we'll take that same measurement. Looks like from the hatch to the very edge, it's going to be right at 21 inches. So in this position, I really don't see it giving you any issues at all when you do go to pull into your garage or that tight spot. So one of the big questions we get asked all the time in regards to hitch-mounted bike racks is if you're still going to be able to have full access to the back of your Explorer. Well, this one does fold down out of the way and allows us to do that. There's going to be a lever down here that you pull up on. The rack will swing down, and that's going to give us a ton of room to get whatever we might need in and out of the back, whether it be gear, groceries, whatever you might have. Once you finish up there, you'll close up the hatch, and then you can just swing this back up to that upright position. And something nice about this setup is we're going to have an integrated hitch pin, so that's one less thing we got to worry about keeping track of or picking up separately, so really convenient. The rack is going to work with the 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube openings like we have here today on our Explorer, but it also has the ability to work with the smaller 1.25 by 1.25 receiver tube opening. So it gives us a little versatility there. If you have another vehicle in the household, different size hitch, chances are really good this is going to work with it. It's going to be a knob right here, and whenever you tighten this knob down, it's going to act as an anti-rattle device, more or less. And so it's going to eliminate any slop or play here in the connection point. And that's going to keep the ride inside of your Explorer nice and quiet and provide your bikes with a little more of a smooth ride as well. So just to kind of give you an example of that, say if we're going down the road, hitting some bumps, you can see that the rack is going to move with the Explorer and not on its own. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a great way to carry around some bikes on the back of your Explorer. Not only is it going to work really well, but I think it's going to look really nice and modern on the back of the Explorer as well. This is our test course. Let's start with the slalom. This shows side-to-side action, such as turning corners or evasive maneuvering. Then, onto our alternating speed bumps. This shows twisting action, such as hitting curbs, potholes, road debris, or even uneven pavement. Last of all, the solid speed bumps. This shows up and down action, such as driving through a parking lot or parking garage, or driving in and out of a driveway. And that'll finish up our look at of the Thule Helium Pro bike rack on our 2020 Ford Explorer.